Parking is so scarce in Denver's Jefferson Park neighborhood that people living there get priority spots, on the days that the Broncos play nearby at Mile High. So when extra cars, lots of extra cars, started filling up the streets, neighbors got curious. It led them to one man running a car share business and using the public streets as his personal parking lot for his fleet. Here's Steve Stager.
You guys are like 3 days too late?
Yeah, we are.
What?
Kevin Hessler says it's a relief to see empty spots on his block.
If you got home after like 8 o'clock at night, this street was completely full.
Because for the last few months, this street was full.
There was just like people walking around, like people going back to the airport, people standing on our lawn. I just asked them what app they were using, and they said Turo.
When Hessler dug further, he found a profile for a guy named Ryan on Turo.
Right now, he has 33 active cars.
Hessler started keeping track of license plate numbers tied to the account and comparing them to the Turo page.
I had pictures of all of them. So I was literally just walking through the neighborhood, tracking this on an Excel sheet.
Here's a picture he took one day. He put sticky notes on each Turo vehicle. There were 9 in a row. Turo is a car-sharing app. The idea, if you're not using your car, you can rent it to someone like an Airbnb. Again, this guy was listing 33 cars.
Basically, our whole street was turned into a rental car lot.
Hessler called the city. The city said they couldn't do anything because technically the area is zoned for mixed use.
People agreed with me that it wasn't right that he was doing this, but it wasn't clearly illegal.
Though the city said they would contact Turo. Hessler says he tried too, and it took them a few months to get back to him.
So it's actually a violation of their good neighbor policy.
The policy requires Turo hosts to park their cars on private property, not on a public street. A representative told Hessler they were in contact with Ryan and the cars would be moved. And they were. We're 3 days late after all, but Hessler still wanted you to know.
And so I'm sure this is happening in other parts of the city.
So I talked to the Turo host, Ryan, on the phone this afternoon. He confirmed that Turo had been in touch and that he found a commercial parking lot to park his cars. Again, according to the city's own policy here, because of the zoning in that area, there was technically nothing illegal about any of this. Dottie says they're going to start looking at their policies to see if they need to address this new growing car share business.
And to know whether this is happening, you're basically just peeking out your blinds, being like, what are you, some kind of valet, buddy? Like, what's going on?
It's an incredible amount of work because you think about it. They're normal cars. They're everyday cars.
Yeah.
There's nothing on them that say Turo. You have to look for the license plate when you're looking for the car. So he basically just had to talk to some folks who were like, yeah, I'm looking for the car. And then start to piece things together, find the host online. Chances are it might be happening near you. You just got to really pay attention.
Interesting. New sharing economy gets ahead of the rules. All right. Thanks, Steve.